For our show today, we'll be talking about things people don't tell you, but you should know about pregnancy.
Welcome to our show. We're hitting up the stove. Here to help you relax and keeping it real. We got the best guest. You cannot miss the gist. So come and join us in cooking up a dish. Hey, yeah, relax, Joe, enjoy. We're here to relax, Joe, enjoy.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Relax, Chop, Enjoy, a show where we marry interesting conversations and very, very delicious meals. And we have Nonso Afolabi with us today.
Hello, my name is Nonso Afolabi, and I am honored to be a guest on Relax, Chop, Enjoy with Deedee Asuamah.
Nonso is a wife, a mother, an actor, film producer, and film director, and she's also an entrepreneur. Nonso has a degree in international relations and politics. However, her passion has always been in storytelling, hence why she furthered her education at the prestigious New York Film Academy, a leading global school of film and acting. Her acting career includes roles in productions such as Tinsel, Crazy People, Club, Assistant Madame, Jenifa's Diary, and Mama and Papa Godspower. Aside from running her production company, Nonso is also a chefpreneur and dreams of owning her own restaurant one day soon, and that is why we have her here and all this delicious stuff. So before we get into things, let's go ahead and meet my girl. Come on down, Nonso. Yay! Look at you, look at you, girl. You're all green with envy. Why are you matching the bell peppers?
Oh, my outfit.
I love this girl. I am so happy.
Thank you.
She wore green for a reason. Because today, we are going to be eating Ofada stew.
And rice.
And I tell people, Ofada is your father. And you understand. It is so delicious.
Yes.
So delicious.
As in, I can't even, see, I'm drooling. Just looking at this raw things here, I can't wait. You can never go wrong with Ofada.
And me, I have never cooked this thing before. And I know a lot of people out there, you think you can cook it, but you cannot cook it. Because until you can cook it like the person standing over here, you have not eaten Ofada yet.
Don't hype me. Let me not go and burn your father.
My dear, you know that you can destroy our lives with this thing. You can destroy our lives with this thing. I'm hoping that she'll share all the secrets. Yes. But, you know, I know all. As a chefpreneur, she may not. She is a cook. She cooks.
Yes.
That's what you do.
I love to cook.
And I can testify that she has skills. Not everybody that cooks has skills, but this one has skills, okay? So I'm so excited. So welcome to Relax, Chop, Enjoy.
Thank you.
And before we get our conversation going, which our conversation today actually is very serious. Very, very serious, because pregnancy is one of the most precious times in a woman's life, in a human being's life, because you're growing in your mommy's tummy.
Yes.
And
you're bringing life. You're carrying the life.
Yes.
I mean, you can't even.
Yes.
See something else.
I know. She just zoned and went somewhere because you're a new mom. And you have a lot of experience in this topic, and that's why we have you here to help those out there that are either expecting, and even some people that are moms and are, you know, thinking about having another child. There's so many things that people don't tell you that you kind of find out as you go. So hopefully you'll be able to provide some wisdom to folks listening out there that they can either use for themselves or share with their loved ones.
Yes.
And while doing that, we're going to be preparing this delicious Ofada. So for the Ofada, if you don't mind walking us through all these things that I want to put my finger in, especially this side, and eat.
Okay, so to make Ofada rice, like we know here in Nigeria, you first bleach your palm oil. This is already bleached palm oil. Then this is my blended pepper.
Ooh.
So I already have them blended, you know.
They
So-
look nothing like that now.
Oh yeah.
This thing. Oh.
Yeah, because I
This.
blended and I parboiled it. So yeah. Then we have soft goat meat. You have to boil your meat to soft. So this is more. We have beef and we have the shaki. Then obviously you cannot make ofada rice, your ofada sauce without eggs. This is what gives it that local effect, you know. So
Local.
I have
Very
my
local.
onion and my seasoning cube. Yeah. So
And I'm
let me wash my hands and we'll start.
Oh, she's washing her hands. Normally, I don't wash my hands, but that's how you can tell she's a professional. Make you guys forgive me. Yes. So, while you're doing that and getting things ready, I will be your sous chef, so you can use me in whatever way you want to. You can use me to move around, to hold things, to clean things, whatever
Okay, so
you need.
let's start by putting the oil on fire.
We're putting the oil on fire.
Yes. So
Now I will say this. Now you pardon me. You have to be very careful when you put oil on fire, okay? Because the point is you want to put the oil on the fire and not in the fire.
let me help you with that.
Oof.
So since it's
So
already
when you bleach it, it's
yes.
really dark.
Yes, it's
Okay.
dark. Yeah, but you have to be careful because you can burn your house down while bleaching palm oil. So you have to be extra careful. So we have the oil in the pot.
Okay, let me take that for
All right, thank you. So while we wait for it to
Okay.
get hot, so
Let me start
add
our
onion.
conversation. Let me
Yeah.
start our conversation because I will get so caught up in this and forget why I am here because I need you to help us with some wisdom.
Okay.
So you are a new mom.
Yes, three
I-
times, mom.
Hey, times 3. So becoming a mother,
Yeah.
right? I always hear, people transition, okay, you're a mom now, you're a mom now. But is that something, that bond between mom and child, is that something that happens during pregnancy or is it something that happens after birth? Because for some people it's like, okay, they go, especially a pregnancy that's not expected, okay, I'm gonna have a child. Does that thought process of, okay, now I'm a mom, really hit you while you're pregnant or?
Well, so I will speak for myself because pregnancies are different. Some people I heard they don't bond with their babies when they have them. Some do. So for myself, while pregnant, there is this connection, you get while you have the baby in your tummy. There is this. It's just a natural thing. Like I can't even explain it. There is that bond. You're the one giving life to that child.
Wow.
So that
And it's moving.
It's
Baby's
moving.
It's growing.
See, I can't explain it. It's a feeling you have to like literally experience yourself. And even when you do, you can't even explain it.
Wow.
So
Wow.
then when the baby comes, it actually depends on your mental state. Some people have the postpartum the baby blues and they don't even want to go near the baby. Some people can't stop staring at this child like,
And they're like, oh,
did I no oh,
we okay? I'm sorry.
we need
My
to-
mind, this is what happens when you get into a good conversation because my mind is so, I am right there with her and
So
the baby
we're
connection.
going to put the onion now. So
Onion.
yeah.
So you put the onion first?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you stir.
Okay.
So let's put in the pepper.
Pepper?
Yes, this one.
Oh,
The blended pepper.
blended pepper sauce. Okay. Ooh.
Okay, so we have our pepper in. So we'll just let it, we'll just let it fry for a bit. So
My
since
dear, it smells so good.
it does.
It smells so
So
good.
since we want our meat softer, I advise we just put in the meat now.
Put the meat now?
Yep.
Okay. Yay.
Thank you. So there goes the beef.
Yay.
And we'll put Okay, so we'll go with our goat meat.
Goat meat. We're putting the goat meat. This is the meat that I like the most. Is the goat meat. Oh, this. Okay, so we're making a very rich ofada because I am seeing some things that I'm going to be chewing on for a long time.
Yes, so we turn it and let them fry.
Let me cover this for now.
So I'm doing this because I noticed some of our meat wasn't like really soft, but you want to eat your ofada with soft meat. Like there is nothing
like it melts in your mouth.
Just go, because see.
Yes. She went local on us.
So let us leave it to fry. So while we wait, we can still add. The pomo looks soft, so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Guys, I have seen heaven. And it's over there. This food is so good. And we're talking about something very, very serious.
Yeah.
So during your pregnancy, right? Can you talk through like some of the things that you may have gone through? Because I know a lot of times people talk about, things that they go through during pregnancy that they weren't prepared for. So there's some things that you went through that you were not prepared for. And I heard every child is different. Every pregnancy is different.
Yes. So like I said, this is not my first kid. I have 2 older kids than the baby. So there was nothing I didn't expect. Everything happened.
Like clockwork.
Yes, it just, it was the same experience kind of. So it was nothing new to me.
Okay.
I usually have these extreme pregnancies where I get to throw up all the time, spit all the time, throw up till I'm.
Was it like certain trimesters that you, had the nausea and,
So for me, it's all through 9 months.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, all through 9 months,
Oh, wow.
So it's, some people, first trimester, they stop all the, but mine just goes on and on. Then I don't eat. I go to the hospital and they have to like put this drip on me so I can be rehydrated. So yeah, it's something I'm used to. So even when
it is really different.
Yeah, very. So even when I feel better on some days, I'm like, there's something wrong. I'm not supposed to feel this good. So I call my doctor. I'm like, doctor, I'm not spitting. Is there a problem? Blah blah blah. And they're like, no, it's fine. Then I want to because I feel like that's the only way my baby is safe. But that's just my experience, So yeah.
Wow, that is so interesting because you hear a lot of people talk about like the nausea, the vomiting, some people they spit a lot, some people don't. Some people is certain trimesters they experience it, some people is certain pregnancies they experience it.
Some people don't even know they're pregnant till 9 months.
I've actually had like friends that have told me that they had no idea they were pregnant. True. That some of them said they saw their period. Yes. Like the first month they saw their period, so they didn't think they were pregnant, and all of a sudden.
For me, funny enough, like my last pregnancy, I didn't even know I was pregnant. I didn't see my period in January. Went to the hospital. They said it was something. I had high prolactin or something like that. So they were supposed to put me on the medication to balance your hormones, my hormones and everything. But for a reason, I didn't take those drugs. And on Valentine's Day, I felt very sick, and I just told my husband, I said, I want to do a test. I feel like I'm pregnant. I don't know. Then on Valentine's Day 2022, I did a test and 2 lines. So.
Oh wow! So you didn't give him a Valentine's Day gift. There was no need.
No.
You already got.
That was a life-lasting.
Exactly. That was a serious Valentine's Day. Okay.
So that was what I gave him.
Oh, nice. Okay, so let's go back to the process of pregnancy. I know some folks like go through some issues with their pregnancy, they may have issues with their pregnant body, like just kind of seeing your body go through the changes. Yeah. Did you experience any of that with any of your pregnancies?
Oh yes, especially when I had my kid, after a while you start adding up because you have to eat for baby to eat. If that makes sense. So, but while pregnant, for some women, their nose get big, bigger.
That's true. Their face changes and they get darker.
Yeah, your boobs get bigger. You have some scars, rashes, and all that. But I didn't experience all that. I just had this veins on me. What's that thing called? Those green veins.
Varicose veins?
Yes, I had those things, and I didn't have stretch marks, but I had
You're
those.
lucky, no stretch marks.
But I kept itching. That's what I keep saying to people. Sorry.
Okay, because generally when you're itching, that's like a sign that you're going to have stretch marks, right? Because,
well,
generally when stretch marks come, you itch.
For me, it's not 100 because I used to have this comb I carry around in my bag. So when it's itching, I just open my tummy and start itching and itching. Start combing the tummy with the comb just to ease my.
Did you hear that?
But I didn't have any stretch
That's
marks.
real.
So I just believe, like you said, people's bodies are different. What works for you might not work for me. So it's just different experiences for people. So yeah, I was scratching my body like I was.
That is serious. But one of the things that is always consistent with all pregnancies is craving. You had to crave something.
Oh, okay. So now let me tell you about this, how I started making Ofada. While I was pregnant, you see Ofada, I know they use, if I hear Ofada, I'm already drooling. So I used to drive all the way from from my house to Lekki 1 to buy Ofada sauce. And it wasn't what I wanted. If you dig it, you just see tomatoes, and it wasn't rich, it wasn't yummy. Then I'm like, I can actually make this thing on my own. And that was how I started making Ofada, because that was mostly what I craved while pregnant, this last pregnancy. So
is this sauce?
Yes, so this sauce will pepper, hot one.
Me, I'm not pregnant and I'm craving it. So I'm not even sure. Because some people crave like weird things. They'll say they crave dirt, sand.
Yes.
I'm like,
we're going to add our seasoning here.
Okay, seasoning.
Please, can I have salt?
Salt. Yes. Here you go.
Wait, let me taste it first for salt.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we'll have to taste.
I am so happy for your pregnancy.
Thank you.
Because apparently during her pregnancy, she perfected Ofada stew.
Yes, sir.
I can't even talk.
Okay.
I want to break out in like some sort of gospel song, right? It's like your food is making me go to church. So during your pregnancy, you have this craving, and then you're going around trying to, make sure that you get what you want.
Yes.
But then you found Ofada. So when you ate that Ofada, it didn't hit the spot.
I had to cook it myself. So I had to cook it myself, and since then till now, in fact, I sell it. People come, order for it, and I just make bowls and sell to them.
I will tell you this, that if you were to taste this Ofada sauce, you will order it, whether local or international, it will be ordered. Speaking of local, international, when you gave birth, did you give birth locally in Nigeria or did you go abroad? Because a lot of people do tend to go abroad.
Okay, so I had my baby in America.
How was the birthing process there?
See, you can't compare. That's the honest truth, because even the day I gave birth, I didn't know I was going to give birth. I went to the hospital for my blood work, and when I got there, I was having cramps, and they were like, no, you need to see a doctor. So everything was like this. Next thing I knew, I was being admitted. Next thing, doctors, nurses were coming to see me. Hi, my name is this, introducing themselves and doing stuff on me, and I'm like, and they came out like, see, we didn't plan for you to have your baby today, but since you're in labor, you're going to have your baby today. And see, you can't compare. Sharp, everything was done. Next thing, my baby was in front of me. And I did not plan to have that girl that day. So it just happened. And Okay, so it sounds like it was a smooth process. Like I said, I know depending on where you are, the experience is going to be a little bit different. So after
having birth. I know one of the first things I remember, one of my very good friends going right after she delivered, the first thing is getting the baby to latch on.
Yes.
To breastfeed, right?
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of people, their nipples go through changes during that process. Did you experience any of that? Did you have any difficulty getting the baby to latch? Because that can affect whether you're going to breastfeed or not.
Okay, so
Right?
my baby, I don't know, it was like she was waiting for that moment because she latched. In fact, till today that I'm talking to you people, she's still sucking. Till today, this very today. She likes, in fact,
It was your father's stew.
till today, she brings it out herself. I don't need to give her. So she didn't stress. She knew what to do.
Well, you're very, very blessed because, like I
You know,
said, there's
so-
some people that, you know, they do have difficulty during that process. And then some people, you know, experience like changes to their nipples where it's like cracking and bleeding. I even had a friend tell me that one of the biggest shocks for her was, you know, she's in the shower, taking a shower, and then the milk starts like squirting out.
Yes.
Just like that. Oh, so you've experienced that
Yes.
too? Wow. So how do you manage these changes? Like as your body is going through these changes, and then at the same time you're trying to, you know, get your body back to normal. How do you manage that?
The truth of the matter is, yeah, we women, we think about this whole, you know, how our body looks after childbirth. But see, I have decided to love myself for who I am, you know, to focus on my babies or baby, you know, and let the body will come back to its normal state. You know, a lot of people feel depressed or their tummy, yes, you know, but when you're feeling that way, what I would say to people is also think about people who wish they could have this body and baby of yours. So I think we should just thank
Very,
God
very
for,
true.
you know, giving us that gift first before we start looking at ourselves. You know, a lot of times I don't even get to do my nails because I feel like when I'm giving my baby a bath, I'll scratch her, you know. But let her get older. When she's older, we can slay. We can do our nails, look good, go to the gym and all that. But I think the most important thing is focus on the baby.
The gift.
You know, yeah, the gift, actually, because it's a gift given to us by God. So let's focus on that before. Yes, I feel bad about my tummy a lot of times. I cannot wear crop top. But
you're still fine, girl.
I'm not kidding myself.
I mean, I'm just looking at this part and wishing I can have it.
You know, so
if anybody can understand that. But you know, the truth of the matter is there are people that they go through a lot dealing with those changes that their body goes through. Sorry. I think I may have stolen your call. So they go through a lot of issues with the changes. You know, like I had a friend who experienced some hair loss, like not a little bit, but a lot of hair loss.
Yeah,
and you know, while she was pregnant, her hair grew so nice because you know you have that baby glow. Everything is like so beautiful. And then, unfortunately, after a baby, she just lost a lot of hair. Her hair was coming out in chunks.
The truth of the matter is that yes, it can be depressing, but at the same time, it's easy for me to stand here and say yes, just overlook it because I lost a lot of hair, my front hair, and I have a whole lot of hair on my head. But when I look at the baby, nothing matters to me anymore. Honestly, you know.
I was thinking about that song, Nothing Compares to You.
You know? So when I look at her and I'm like, when she smiles at me, when she, you know, it just gives me so much joy and I just forget about, you know, all the things happening to my body. You know, I've had 3 C-sections.
Wow.
Yes, 3. And I'm not even bothered.
Wow.
Because when I see my kids, I'm happy. I have a son who's 10 years. I have a daughter who's 8 years. Then I have a 10-month-old daughter. So it just gives me that joy. And I forget the C cuts. You know, either ways, I have my kids.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful to God, you know. I'll work on the body later, but now let us eat a father.
I know. We're going to take a quick break because I want to focus. She said the food don't ready. So let's take a quick break. We'll be back to continue the conversation, and I'm going to be eating some ofada is your father. All right? Come back to you soon. Welcome back to our show. And the beautiful Ofada is ready. This is
Can't wait to dive in.
Is your father. But before we dive in,
can we just taste it before we go on?
Okay, taste it. I just want one meat. I'm telling you, this pomo is like.
Because so I can concentrate.
You say you go taste meat. You don't put choke rice in there.
It will not go well if the rice is not there. Let me taste the plantain.
I'm sorry, my friend.
Okay. Let me behave myself. Okay, so we'll come back to this later.
So we pregnant. Okay. So we're talking about pregnancy and what people really need to know, like some tips and information.
Yeah.
One of the things that, folks always talk about is intimacy, whether it's intimacy with your partner, relationship with your kids. How do you balance that? Because it's like your body it's gone through all these changes. You're trying to take care of your newborn, and then you still have all these relationships. How do you balance all of that?
Well, some people will tell you that while pregnant, they get more intimate, So like I said, I'll speak for myself. I don't want anybody touching me while I'm pregnant. I have this mood swings sometimes and all. But yeah, after the baby comes, for me, it's quick resumption to the other room. It doesn't affect.
She said quick resumption.
Yes, it doesn't affect. The baby doesn't affect my mood. Yeah. Once I heal up, after the doctor says 6 weeks, you can go. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
But what about like balancing with your other kids? Like, did you experience any, like some kids are like, I want a little brother, a little sister. So I'm like, no, I don't.
Oh, okay. So my son was always like, I don't want a baby, I don't want a baby, I don't want a baby. But right now he is obsessed with his sister, with his baby sister. He carries her all the time. Once she's crying, he runs. Kids, they don't really understand till baby comes. So when they saw her, they like fell in love with her.
It's like, okay, all that is in the back. And
they actually wrote her love letters while she was not love letters, like letters while she was in the tummy. I have all the letters kept for them, so yeah.
That is so cute. Wow, they are truly a gift, and they bring so much joy to everyone around them. So aside from the things that we've talked about, if someone is watching that's expecting or thinking about going down this journey, what is like the one advice you will tell? You say, okay, if nothing else, make sure you keep this top of mind.
Well, I'll just say, just trust your body. The body don't lie, and trust God, because God put that baby in there for a reason, and He knows what He's doing. Don't panic. Don't look at, because person A's own was so hard, don't think yours would be hard. Don't think because this person's own was like this. Just follow your body, and if you have any discomfort or any problems, just go straight to the doctor. Don't call a friend to say, what do you think? Go straight to the doctor. The doctors know what to do, not your friend, not your sister, not your neighbor. Your doctor should know any changes or anything. And don't go to Google.
I was about to say, especially in this day and age, everybody Googles everything.
Yeah, just go to the doctor.
Well, that is it for us today. And it's been a great pleasure having you.
Thank you.
I am saying this because I really want to eat this food. That's really what's top of mind for me right now. Stop looking at that plantain.
Okay.
But before we close out, It's been a great show.
Thank you.
Great having you.
Great
Such a
coming
lovely
here.
person.
Thank
I'm going to
you.
talk real fast so I can eat this food. But before we close out, if you don't mind telling our guests how they can access our content.
So please subscribe to the YouTube channel at Relax, Chop, Enjoy, and also follow them on social media at Relax, Chop, Enjoy.
And also, it's been a great pleasure having you again.
Thank you.
Nonso, and want to make sure that people can learn about you, all the fun things that you do. So please do visit her social media at Hey Nonso. I love that social media handle.
Thank you.
Hey Nonso on Instagram, please. And let's taste this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Even me, if I won't pick the plantain with my hand.
There's no time to form.
But I have to mix this a little bit. You take it and you mix it with the rice.
Doesn't even feel like I made
Oh
this.
my God. My dear, that's the exact reaction. It's electrifying.
Yeah.
There's something. Oh, this is so good.
Thank you.
This is so good. Oh my goodness. I'm not even.
Now you understand why I was screaming.
I don't understand though. I don't. Oh, I'm supposed to close out the show.
Oh, okay.
Thanks all for joining us. Until next time, remember to relax, chop this ofada,
And enjoy.
and enjoy. See you till next time. Bye.
It's